Have you ever held something in your hands that feels like, well, more than just an object? A piece of cloth that seems to carry centuries of history, of faith and identity right there in its threads? Today, we're going to unravel the story of a true cultural treasure, the Assamese Gamosa. So let's start with the name, Gamosa. At its heart, it's beautifully simple. Ga means body and mosa means to wipe, so a body wiper, basically a towel. But trust me, as we're about to see, this very humble name hides a story of incredible depth. So, what is it that makes this simple cloth so special? Well, the story really begins with what you can see and feel. It's a whole experience told through threads of cotton and brilliant color. This quote just perfectly captures it. For the weavers of Assam, creating a gamosa isn't just a job or a craft. It's like they're pouring their love, their feelings, their very essence into the loom. It's personal. Okay, so picture its classic form. You've got this field of pure white or cream cotton, which stands for purity, and framing it are these vibrant, rich red borders. They're called anchu. Now, that red isn't just any color. It represents strength, confidence, and all the energy of springtime. And woven into those borders, you'll often find these beautiful, intricate floral designs, each one a little piece of art. The gamuza is definitely not a modern invention. No way. It's like a thread that connects today directly to a rich and really storied past. I mean, its journey through time is just remarkable. For 600 years during the Home Dynasty, it was worn as headgear. Then, fast forward to the 15th and 16th centuries, and you have these great Vaishnavite saints who elevated its status, making it a key part of religious life. And this incredible journey continues all the way to 2017, when it finally got its official GI tag, a modern seal of approval for its ancient heritage. But here's the thing. The gamosa isn't some relic you'd only find in a museum. It is woven, and I mean that literally, right into the fabric of everyday life in Assam. Its versatility is just amazing. See, there isn't just one type of gamosa. There are lots of them, each with its own special purpose. You have the Fulam Gamusa, which is a beautiful way to show respect. The Bihuan is a treasured gift during the big Bihu festival. And then there's the Pawnee Gamosa, a simple, practical towel for bathing. Each one has its own special role to play. Just think about the range of uses here. It protects the farmer from the hot sun, it becomes a sacred cloth on a temple altar, it's a gift of love, it's a simple towel, and it even wraps holy books. From the field to the temple, from birth to death, the gamosa is always there. So, over time, the gamosa has evolved from just a functional piece of cloth into something so much more powerful. It's become a potent symbol of Assamese identity and pride. And you can really see its power during important social and political moments, like the Assam agitation or more recent protests. The gamosa emerged as this unifying symbol. People wore it, and it became a quiet but incredibly powerful statement of Assamese solidarity. It just goes to show how deeply an everyday object can be tied to a people's identity. And its reach has gone way beyond Assam. We've seen it worn by Prime Minister Modi. We've seen it draped over the shoulders of champion athlete Hima Das in a moment of victory. And get this, it has even traveled to the International Space Station with astronaut Mike Finke. It's become a true global ambassador for Assamese culture. But, when something is this culturally important, it faces a modern challenge. How do you protect this ancient, hand-woven tradition in an age of mass production? And that brings us to a really crucial question. When you see a gamosa, how can you be sure it's the real deal, a hand-woven piece of heritage, and not some machine-made copy that just doesn't have the same soul? Well, there are some traditional tricks of the trade. First, look for tiny punch holes along the edges. That's from where it was fixed to the handloom. Second, use your nose. A real gamosa smells of natural fibers, while a fake might have a faint whiff of machine oil. Third, feel it. It should be pure cotton. And finally, check out the patterns. The slight imperfections in a hand-woven design, that's the sign of its authenticity, of the human touch. Now, to help fight the fakes and protect the weavers, there is an official seal of approval, the Geographical Indication, or GI tag. This legal recognition is basically a stamp of authenticity, guaranteeing where the gamosa came from and protecting its heritage. So ultimately, that GI tag is a promise. It ensures that the gamosa you hold in your hands is more than just a textile. It's a genuine piece of Assam's living history, woven by hand with generations of skill and absolutely filled with the heart of its maker. And that leaves us with a final thought. The gamosa tells this incredible story about a people and their heritage.
It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What stories are woven into the fabrics of your own culture?